let's start with the concept of multiple and submultiple angles. See, in the last video, we have discussed about allied, how we can explain allied angles with the help of compound angles, correct? Now we'll do for multiple and submultiple angles. See, when we say multiple angles, that is, suppose say if you have sine theta, multiple of that is 2 theta or 3 theta, correct? Now, what we are going to derive and what we are going to understand is the concept of sine 2 theta. Assume if you want this one. So what we'll do, we can write this as sine of theta plus theta, isn't it? This we can use compound angle formula, sine of x plus y. Here x and y are one and the same. That's the only difference. That means, what is sine of x plus y? Sine x cos y plus cos x sine y. That means here we'll get sine theta into cos theta plus cos theta into sine theta. This becomes 2 sine theta cos theta. So sine 2 theta becomes this. Here we have one formula, one identity. More like it's a compound angle. Sorry, it's a multiple angle. Now the same sine 2 theta, which is 2 sine theta cos theta, can also be written in terms of tan function. Here, what we can do is we'll write cos theta and sine theta in terms of tan theta. Alright, so if you do it in that way, then we can figure out, okay, this is going to be the answer. Alright, look at this one. What we have sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cos theta, correct? This is what we have. Now the next thing what we'll do, here, see, if you multiply and divide by something, we can reduce this particular parameter or this formula, you can call it. So here what we'll do, we are going to multiply and divide by cos square theta. Okay, see, when we say multiply and divide, we can also do the same thing, like one divide and one more we'll take it in the denominator types. In the sense, what we'll do here in this particular question, we'll write 2 sine theta into cos theta divided by cos square theta, correct? See, we can't just divide, we also have to multiply, isn't it? So that multiplication part, what we'll do, this into cos square theta. Fine. So first what we'll do, this one cos theta cancels. In the sense, this cosine and this one cosine is going to cancel. Now we'll end up with 2 sin theta by cos theta, 2 tan theta into cos square theta, right? So that cos square theta, we can also write this as divided by secant square theta, because cos square theta is 1 by secant square theta, isn't it? Now what we can do, this is equal to 2 tan theta by, remember the identity of secant square and tan square? So 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta. Fair enough? So there are two formulas for sine 2 theta. So we'll write down these two formulas of sine 2 theta. Sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cos theta. This is 1, or this is also equal to 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. See, these are the two formulas, two identities of sine 2 theta. Similarly, we'll do for cos 2 theta, tan 2 theta. All right, cos 2 theta, the logic is the same. We'll write it as cos of theta plus theta. All right, what is cos of x plus y? Cos x cos y minus sin x sin y, correct? So this is going to become cos theta into cos theta, which will become cos square theta, minus sin theta into sin theta, becomes sin square theta. So cos 2 theta, one of the identities or one of the formulas is going to be this. Now what we'll do, we can convert the cos square in terms of sin square and sin square in terms of cos square, correct? Now if we do that, we are going to have another one. That means first case what we'll do, so in that case 1, convert cos square theta as 1 minus sin square theta. Suppose if you do that, then you will get 1 minus sin square theta minus sin square theta. So cos 2 theta 1 minus 2 sin square theta. See, we got one identity. Same thing. Suppose if you change sin square theta as 1 minus cos square theta, using the trigonometric identity, then we'll have, see what will you have, cos square theta minus of 1 minus cos square theta. See, don't you think minus cos square, minus of minus cos square is going to become plus cos square? So 2 cos square theta you are going to get. So what will you get here now? This will be equal to 2 cos square theta minus 1. So this is going to be one more identity. Fine. We have one more. So basically we have 4 different forms for cos 2 theta. See, the first one is based on cos square and sin square both. Second one is based on only sin square. Third one is based on only cos square. The fourth one is based on tan square. Again, we'll start with the basic identity. That is cos 2 theta is equal to cos square theta minus sin square theta. Now, this is nothing but divided by 1, correct? Now, 1 can be written as cos square theta plus sin square theta, right? This is going to become cos square theta minus sin square theta divided by cos square theta plus sin square theta. Now what you do, you are going to divide both numerator and denominator by cos square theta. Okay, by cos square. So here, what is cos square theta? Here see cos square theta divided by cos square theta. What do you get? 1, correct? So you are going to have 1 minus tan square theta, sin square by cos square, by 1 plus tan square theta. So this is going to become cos 2 theta. See, in terms of tan. So cos 2 theta has 4 different formulas. Correct? 4 of them. Now we are going to do all of them. We'll just write down everything. Now here, the first 3 identities are extremely important. Especially for calculus, it's very, very important. Okay, you are going to see the application of that in the later classes. But for calculus, mainly speaking, and inverse trigonometry, the first 3 are extremely important. All right, anyway, let's write down all the formulas of cos 2 theta. Cos 2 theta, this is equal to, the first formula is what? Cos square theta minus sin square theta. The second is 2 cos square theta minus 1. Third one, 1 minus 2 sin square theta. Next is 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. So there are 4 formulas for just one multiple angle. Clear? Now we'll do tan 2 theta. Tan 2 theta, again the same logic. So tan of theta plus theta. What is tan of x plus y? Tan x plus tan y by 1 minus tan x into tan y, correct? This is going to become tan theta plus tan theta by 1 minus tan theta into tan theta. Now this is going to become 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta. So tan 2 theta, this is given by this. This has only one variation. There are no two or three variations. So this is going to be multiple. See, one type of multiple angles. All right, there is one more type, that is 3 theta, like sine 3 theta, cos 3 theta, like that. So we'll finish that type of multiple angles also. Clear? For sine 3 theta, so what you're going to have, see, we can write this one as sine of 3 theta, sorry, sine of 2 theta plus theta. Correct? Now this is of the form sine of a plus b, which is sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. So this is going to be sine 2 theta into cos theta, see the first part, plus cos 2 theta into sine theta. Second, what is sine 2 theta? Just expand. 2 sine theta cos theta. So you get 2 sine theta cos theta into cos theta. The into cos theta is for the second part. Now here, cos 2 theta, there are 4 variants of cos 2 theta. Now we'll choose the variant which has just a sine, because we are looking at sine 3 theta, right? So we are going to have 1 minus 2 sine square theta into sine theta. Now we are going to have 2 sine theta into cos square theta plus sine theta minus 2 sine cube theta. Now here what we have this cos square, no? Convert the cos square into 1 minus sine square. Like basically what are we doing? We are keeping everything in terms of sine. That's all. Very easy. Now you are going to have 2 sine theta into 1 minus sine square theta plus sine theta minus 2 sine cube theta. Now multiply 2 sine theta minus 2 sine cube theta plus sine theta minus 2 sine cube theta. See here, group the minus this and minus this one. Both of them are sine cube. So 2 and this one you have to add. 2 plus 1, 3. So what do we get now? Sine 3 theta is equal to 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta. This is going to be the identity, or not identity, like more like a formula you can say. This is for 3 theta, but again it's a multiple angle. Okay, so multiple in the sense 2 theta, 3 theta, 4, 5, keeps on going. Fair enough? So this is one of it. Now same thing we'll do for cos. Okay, now I want you guys to do it. I hope all of you understood the logic. The same thing, cos 3 theta is going to be cos of 2 theta plus theta. Alright. Now, the whole thing is going to be the same logic. Now, you guys can pause, solve on your own, and then you guys can check the steps and the result as to whether it's matching whatever the calculation you have done or not. Alright. Now, we'll do the cos 3 theta part. Cos 3 theta, this is cos of 2 theta plus theta, cos of a plus b, or cos of x plus y, which is cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Correct? So cos x cos y minus sin x into sin y. Convert everything in terms of cosine. You are going to have 2 cos square theta minus 1 into cos theta minus 2 sin theta cos theta into sin theta. Now multiply this one here, 2 cos square theta and this one. So you're going to have 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta minus 2 sin square theta into cos theta. Now convert that sin square in terms of what will you convert? 1 minus cos square theta. Convert everything into cosine basically. Alright. Here you are going to have 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta minus 2 cos theta into 1 minus cos square theta. So 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta minus 2 cos theta plus 2 cos cube theta. Again, see the cos cube theta, see the cos theta and everything. Now when you add, and basically both of them are addition technically speaking, right? So what do we get? Cos 3 theta 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. This is the answer for the cos 3 theta formula. Alright, now we have one more, that is the tan 3 theta. We'll finish that last one now. Again, we use the same logic. Tan 3 theta, tan of 2 theta plus theta. Alright, now you are going to have tan 2 theta plus tan theta by 1 minus tan 2 theta into tan theta. This is the formula of tan of x plus y, isn't it? Now expand tan 2 theta. 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square plus tan theta 1 minus 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta into tan theta. It's just expansion of the tan 2 theta, correct? One of the multiple angles what we have just derived couple of minutes ago. Now, you can't cancel anything whatsoever, isn't it? Because everywhere you can't cancel. Take LCM. Okay, if you take LCM, we are going to have 2 tan theta. This we are doing the numerator part, okay? So what we are doing is we are doing this part. 2 tan theta plus tan theta into 1 minus tan square theta all over 1 minus tan square theta. This is just the numerator. Now for the denominator, the whole thing divided by 1 minus tan square theta, correct? Minus of, basically these two are we are multiplying, 2 tan square theta whole divided by 1 minus tan square theta. Now I want you guys to go through this part again and again. So what we did was, first we took LCM in the numerator and we got this particular result. Then in the denominator also we take the LCM, and LCM is going to be 1 minus tan square. What do you get now? 1 minus tan square minus 2 tan theta into tan theta, 2 tan square theta. Cancel off the 1 minus tan square, 1 minus tan square. Numerator 2 tan theta plus tan theta minus tan theta into tan square is going to be tan cube, correct? Whole over 1 minus tan square theta minus 2 tan square theta. Now if you simplify, then tan 3 theta is equal to 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta divided by 1 minus 3 tan square theta. See, this is the identity. The identity in the sense formula. See, identity formula pretty much one in the same. This is going to be the value of tan 3 theta. Now, in this particular video, we have done three, actually three of the formula where we are taking sine 2 theta or 2x, and the rest of the three we are doing sine 3x cos 3x tan 3x. Correct? Now, this particular video, we have covered the concept of multiple angles. All right, multiple can be anything, but these are the major ones and the most important ones. That's why we have covered all of them. In the next video, we'll discuss about the submultiple angles, where we're going to have x by 2 and x by 3. So we'll discuss those things in the next video.